Yeah, I mean, I think, look, when you look at Canelo, you've not got to look at where the real challenges are coming from, right? Benavidez against Andrade, good fight. I expect Benavidez to stop Demetrius Andrade, and when he does, I think he's going to make a real claim to fight Canelo Alvarez, and I think Canelo at that point will take the fight. I think it will be that big that he will take it, and I don't think he's afraid of David Benavidez. Canelo isn't afraid of anyone, and he will fight everybody. The deal's got to be right, of course, but he'll still fight them. Too many people are too passive and disappointing against Canelo Alvarez, you know, and they kind of like, look at Charlo. I mean, it was almost like, you know, I was going to say disgraceful, but I feel like that's disrespectful to a fighter, but it was like, you're getting whatever he got, 8 million, 10 million, like, you didn't really try and win the fight, did you? You know? So you need young, hungry fighters that are going to go in. And that's why I look at, I think Caleb Plant did really well. I thought Billy Joe Saunders did well. Like, these are guys that didn't really show any respect or fear, you know? And I feel like Benavidez is one of those guys. And I think Crawford would be another one of those guys. Crawford's a winner. Crawford would do everything to try and win that fight. He'd take chances, but I think he's too small. And I think you're going to get beat. Crawford's only going to get beat by being too small. And I think against Canelo Alvarez, you're not talking about 2 divisions like Charlo, you're talking about 3 divisions. And as good as he is, and as good as his movement is, I just don't think he beats Canelo Alvarez.
Based on the Charlo fight, do you think Benavidez beats Canelo now?
No, I don't. I think, look, you never really know with Saul how he is or what he's got left, because he's a very proud man. So I saw more than most, but I still didn't see everything. So, you know, when you see him after a fight, and obviously he came off the operation, and you know his knee's not great, certain fights that he went into, he definitely wasn't 100% in. But I do feel that the Charlo fight, he was up for that fight. I feel like physically he was better, mentally he was in a good place. And if he's good physically, I think he'll beat Benavidez, I think he'll beat Crawford, but I'm biased because I love Canelo. So
that's still your boy?
Yeah, cool. I'm massively like, you know, I just take people how they treat you. You know, Canelo Alvarez, we promoted 6 of his fights. You know, we made him an absolute fortune, hundreds of millions of dollars. He made us a lot of money. We put on the great shows together. We made history, and he was always, him and Eddie Reynoso, you know, always great fun, good guys, socially, in boxing. So, you know, for me, sometimes when a fighter goes, or they have to make a decision for their career, I don't really like, same like Devin. He had to do that for his career, and you can't just, like, I believe that if everything was even, Canelo would choose us every time. But we didn't really have anything for him. So it's bye-bye, Eddie. You know, we love you, Eddie, but bye-bye.
And as a friend, you understood that?
Yeah, of course, but you can't also, you've also got, like, you know, boxing's a bit sad, because sometimes, when I'm done, and when a fighter's done, you'd like to get that moment when you go to a show, and you bump into someone that you shared great memories with, and it was like, hey, there's too many times, like, if you talk to fighters about their ex-promoters, how many of them actually talk well about them? Do you know what I mean? It's like, that guy who's fucking robbing me for years, and I know. So it's nice to, like, have those relationships. And I know every time you guys interview him, he'll go, oh, Eddie's great promoter. And for my credibility as well, that's important. And you know, but if he was an arsehole, I would tell you I don't like him. But he's not. He's a great man. He's a great fighter, and he's one of the greatest of all time.